Go on, bro. You wanted to ask a question?
First of all, good to meet you.
Nice to meet you as
All the way
well.
from the United States. I happen to be visiting. I said I got to see
Oh.
Bob. I see the videos and his videos and everybody's videos.
Yeah. Thanks,
I
Peter.
appreciate you being out here, working hard. And, you know, I mean, as Christians, I'm a Christian, so
Yeah.
we agree on mostly everything. But I did say, look, when I come out here, if I get a chance, when I ask questions maybe on something I disagree with. So let's try this. Basically, it's in regards to Satan and hell.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. When a person dies, they're evil, they have not repented of their sins, where do they go?
I believe they'll have a judgment, and if God decides to send them to hell, they'll go to hell.
Go to hell. Are they there by themselves?
No, they're there with others.
And who is in charge of that?
God is sovereign.
Not God. I'm just saying who is ruling hell? Who is down there with them?
God
Is
is
there anybody
ruling
in
hell.
charge?
Only God rules hell.
Okay. So Satan and his angels are not down there.
They do not rule. No, they are down there, but they don't rule it.
So Satan and his angels are in hell.
Yes.
Can you show me from the Bible?
The devil
Satan
and his angels will be cast
hell.
into hell. Yeah, bear with us. So in Revelations chapter 20, reading from verse 7, when the 1,000 years are finished, Satan will be free to leave his prison. He will go out and fool the nations who are over all the world. They are Gog and Magog. He will gather them all together for war. There will be as many as the sand along the seashore. They will spread out over the earth and all around the place where God's people are, and around the city that is loved. Fire will come down from God of heaven and destroy them. Then the devil who fooled them will be thrown into the lake of fire, burning with sulfur. So the devil goes to hell.
Is he in hell?
I'll read it again. Then the devil who fooled them will be thrown into the lake of burning fire with sulfur.
Is that future or now?
So
Yes or no? Future.
right,
Yes or no?
I would read that as a future thing.
Okay, future. So is he in there now?
No, Judgment Day hasn't happened
Okay,
yet.
so that Satan is not in hell right now.
I've never said that he was.
Okay, and the angels are not in hell right now.
I've not said that either.
Okay, so when they go to hell, when they're thrown into hell, when
is what it
death
says
and
there.
hell are thrown into the lake.
Thank you. Go on, bro.
Okay, now death and hell are going to be thrown into the lake of fire. Death and hell into the lake of fire.
Yeah.
Okay? This is called the second death,
Yeah?
not the first death.
Yeah.
So when death and hell are thrown into the fire, so I guess the lake of fire becomes hell, death and hell are thrown in there, and devil is thrown in there. So the devil will not be ruling hell. He will be punished in hell. Is this correct? He's not in hell now. That Satan and his angels are not in hell now.
Yeah, it literally says it in verse 10. They will be punished. They will be punished. They will all be punished day and night forever.
Okay. And who is punishing them?
God is punishing them.
So Jesus is punishing Satan
Yes.
and his angels.
Yes.
And they are not punishing people. So Satan with his pitchfork, that is not true.
That is
Satan
not true. That is not what happens. Yeah, that's some silly painting that.
So while we're in heaven, Jesus will be paying attention to us and destroying Satan, just hurting Satan.
Yes. What's wrong with
He'll be
that?
hurting Satan.
What's wrong with that? I mean, what's the
No,
point
no,
you're
I'm
getting?
asking, is that true?
Yeah, that's what it says. It says. I mean, I don't know if it's hurting in the sense
No.
of physical hurt. It just says punished.
No.
It says Then the devil who fooled them all will be thrown into the lake of fire burning with sulfur. The wild animal and the false preacher are already there. They will all be punished day and night forever.
And what is punishment?
Wait, I mean, I'm not going to go beyond. Punished means that you're suffering a penalty.
I'm guessing it's hot.
I'm guessing it's hot.
They're not burning.
What's the point you're trying to make, bro?
Asking what is the punishment?
It says punished.
That's it. You're in hell. That's it.
Yes, punished means that you suffer a penalty, you suffer a loss.
Okay.
You asked me what punished means. I have told you what punished means. Punished means you suffer a loss, you suffer a penalty.
Okay. What is the definition of hell?
Well, I mean, it's.
Thank you. Separation from God.
What point are you trying to make, bro?
so-
Can we cut to the chase now? Because I'm tired of the questions. What's the point you're trying to make?
So if I'm separated from God, am I in hell? If I'm separated from God, if I'm separated from God, am I in hell?
Right. Firstly, the definition of hell isn't separated from God.
It's not.
No. The word that is translated as hell is Gehenna or Hades, and it is a place of fire. It's a pit. Yeah, it's a place of fire. Gehenna was a place of fire
Where they
outside of
burnt
Jerusalem
trash and everything
where they
else.
burnt trash, right? And it became a reference point for God's punishment amongst the Jews at the time because it was such a horrible, stinky, vile, disgusting place.
Understand.
Okay? So it's the punishment
Yes.
is the second death, and the second death, I think, is what we could say.
This is where you differ from some.
Yeah, the second death is something where we can talk about not having the knowledge of God's love or the knowledge of God's care.
What verse says that? Hold on.
No, we're talking about we're talking about definitions.
No, I know. What verse says that?
Right, I'm going to ask you again.
What is the
right,
second
one
death?
stop.
That's my question.
Stop.
I'm asking a
I'm
question.
going to ask you again. What is the point that you are trying to get to? Because I'm tired of all the
I'm
questions.
trying to hear the Bible behind your definition.
Right, but what is your point that you are trying to make? What is your point?
If it's just an opinion of
What
yours,
are you
or is it
trying to
Bible? That's my
argue?
opinion.
Why are you asking? All right, why are you asking these questions?
Because I'm asking, you believe Jesus died on the cross, correct?
No, we know.
No, I don't. I'm a Christian. I come here evangelizing for 6 years. Of course, I don't believe Jesus died on the cross.
So you say this,
His body
correct?
anyway.
But there, can we come to why you're asking the questions, bro?
I love you, Bob.
Right. Well,
You're a Christian, I'm a Christian.
Right.
We're just having a talk
this
here.
maneuvering-
They debate and all that. I'm
right.
just asking
What,
questions. I
but
gave 3
why
timelines
are you asking the
Because you
questions,
say you
brother?
believe Jesus Christ died on the cross. You say this.
Are you trying to suggest that I don't?
Yes.
Right. Okay.
No, here we go.
Okay.
If
So you've
Jesus
come
died-
here.
Can I ask
Right.
this
You've
question?
come. Wait one
Let
second.
me finish, Bob.
You've come here as a
Bob,
Christian
let
to
me
tell me
finish.
that I'm not a Christian. Is that
No,
what you're here to
nope.
do?
I'm telling you to question your belief that you say Jesus died on the cross. I'm going to ask you, do you believe that? You said yes. Now I'm going to ask you this question.
Wait. You've come.
I'm going
You've
to
just
ask
said.
you this question.
You've just said right. That as a Christian, you've come here to tell me that I don't believe that Jesus Christ has died on the cross. Right. Great. I'm done talking with you now. Have a lovely day.
No. I'm saying.
Have a
if
lovely
Jesus
day.
Christ died on the cross.
Brother,
How could he go
brother,
to hell?
I don't,
You
I
said Jesus in
don't,
hell.
brother,
He
I
didn't go
don't,
to him,
I
he
don't
died, it's
have,
different.
I don't wish to spend time here in the park talking with you,
Bob, just one-
trying to prove to you
What I'm saying, Bob,
that
is
I am a
Jesus Christ-
Christian.
I know, you died-
I am a Christian.
You said Christ died on
Christians
the cross.
believe that Christ died
Yes,
on a cross.
but where did he go after he died?
Are you a Christian?
Yes. Where did
Do
he
you
go after he
believe
died?
that Jesus
Bob,
died
where
on
did
the
he
cross?
go after he died?
Do you believe that
Where did he
Jesus
go?
died on the
He didn't
cross?
go to hell.
Do you believe that Jesus Christ?
Minister in hell.
Yeah.
Chill.
Yeah, he went to the place of the dead.
Went to the place,
Went to the
of
place of the
So
dead.
why is he
That's
dead?
not hell.
It's not
Why is
hell.
he dead?
What's the point that you're trying to
He
make?
went to show
His
to
body
preach
was dead.
that-
His body was
Yeah,
dead.
his
His
body
body-
was dead. Yes.
What is the second death? He just said what the second death is. What's
Second
the
death
second
is
death?
something
No.
Jesus can never experience.
Okay.
Jesus
So
doesn't
how did he
experience.
die for my sins?
Jesus-
if Jesus cannot experience
Jesus,
the second
because
death?
you don't
He died
understand.
once. He died. His body died.
His body died.
Yes.
So
His
what
body
is the-
died.
Yeah.
And
So
when
what
you
is
die,
the-
you die.
Hades couldn't
So
hold
you
him.
die.
So I've already had this.
So right.
You say when you die, your body
Hades
dies.
couldn't hold him.
Yes.
Hades
Exactly,
couldn't
I know.
hold him.
Yes,
So- so the
what's
point
the
is-
difference?
The
You and
price for
Jesus
sin
then.
is death. That everybody
What's the
needs to
difference?
do.
You died.
Brother,
The price for sin is
I am
death.
not sure. I am not. Wait. I want to be clear about your motives right now.
What are my motives?
No, I want to be clear.
Clarification.
I want. I want. You just let me. Yeah. Let me say. Let me. I want.
What do you think he said?
Right. So what I want to be clear. What I want to be clear about.
Not hell.
Right.
Not hell.
You talk to him.
Sorry about this.
Right. You talk to him. I'm going.
I'm
Or do you want to do some questions, bro?
He's ignoring.
Have you got some questions you
I've
want
got
to
any
do?
question. I'm going to make
Yeah,
an exit
but-
because I just had a bit of a dodgy encounter with a Muslim who told me to shut the F up.
All right.
It's the guy, you remember
You
the,
all
young,
right?
the guy, the young Muslim that threw water in a camera one time?
Yeah.
So I'm going to make an exit because I didn't know it was that, because I got a kid there.
Yeah,
he
of
said,
course,
"Nah,
of course.
that's sorry." Yeah, so-
Right. Yeah.
Ask him.
One second.
Are you a Christian?
Right.
Just the character
Right.
of Muslims,
brother.
brother.
Yeah. Like I mean, intimidating a father with his daughter. The guys have no bottom to their baseless behaviour. Right. But
Yes,
brother,
I have got one question.
go on. What's your one question?
You know when Jesus said, yes, it's an old question, and I've been deep in my Bible recently.
Yeah.
I've got one I can't make heads or tails of.
Go
You know
on.
when Jesus said, ye are
You
gods.
said last week that
Yeah.
Muslim they are running away from
You
you.
From
said
Psalm
Muslims run
82.
away from
Yeah.
you. I'm here now
Yeah.
to
I
challenge.
don't understand it. I've read
Right.
commentaries.
the
Yeah.
I'm still not getting it.
Right. So, yeah, I've got it. I've got it in my Bible.
It muddies up a lot of water for
When
me.
Yeah.
he sees me, he knows who I am. All Christians know who I am.
We do.
They cannot answer simple questions.
I've answered
Yeah.
you so many times. I've debated you twice. Answer me one question. Ask me one
refute
question.
yourself.
Ask me one question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shall I ask you one question?
Ask me one question.
Are you happy if I ask you?
Ask me one question.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when he preached
So you
to the
tell me,
people in prison,
who
they
is
didn't
your
all
role
hear his
model
voice,
after
did they?
Jesus?
No.
They didn't want to.
Who is my
Yeah.
role model after
Just try
Jesus?
for the Jews
That's
to preach
easy.
to them.
There is no role
Yeah.
models after
But
Jesus.
the reason why I didn't want to continue that conversation. Well, it was because he seemed to be trying to suggest that I didn't believe in the crucifixion.
my role model.
You know, and I have no desire. I don't understand that. Like, it's come 3,000 miles to tell me I'm not a Christian. I don't get it.